Okay, so before I get into this, let me just say this. Nicki Minaj just released her video on April 19th of 2017, the one called No Frauds, featuring Drake and Lil Wayne. The song where she dissed Remy Ma. The music video that was shot, if I'm not mistaken, in London, that we've been waiting for weeks now. Well, I'm going to watch the video, which is 5 minutes and 24 seconds. It's on my blog. What I'm going to do is I'm going to keep pausing it as I'm reacting to it and giving you my opinion. So bear with me here. I'm about to pause it and turn it on. I'm about to pause this recording and turn it on. I'll be right back. Boom. So it starts off with Nicki Minaj walking into this room. Lil Wayne is sitting on a chair. And, as he's sitting there, Nicki Minaj is walking over to the throne that's sitting beside him. And there's a dagger or sword, which has the Knights Templar symbol. Basically, well, actually, first of all, there's a lot of symbolism already. I mean, the sword or dagger has the Maltese cross on it. So that's one symbol. It has some stuff that's on the handle, which is hard to make out by watching the video. If I could zoom in better or see it better, especially if I could see this in person, I could probably break it down better. But there's a symbol of a cross inside of a crown, which is the symbol of the Knights Templars. The Freemason dudes, the ones that went on crusades, stuff like that, and, killed a lot of people. And, well, we all know what the Knights Templar is about. So let me go ahead and pause this and see a little more of the video. Yeah, I don't want this video to be too long, so let me just say this. So, I'm going to skip a few things, but they went to this clock, and the clock hit 3 o'clock, I guess London time. And when it hit 3 o'clock, that's basically when the song actually started in the video. There's a short introduction. We see they had an eagle in the video. Of course, the eagle is also a Freemasonic symbol, really the double eagle, but I think that's a 32nd degree. Now let me see. They're showing the Battle of Britain, memorial site or whatever for, I guess, the British military, greatest terrorists of all time. Britain has invaded, I think, 90% of the world. There's actually a map going around that shows that. And they've pretty much invaded just about the whole world by now. But anyways, they ended up showing a fence in the video where they displayed the royal coat of arms of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. And, there's a lion and a unicorn on there, and some dragons and a harp. That's the coat of arms that's been in operation since 1953. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, that's Buckingham Palace that she was at, where that fence with the royal coat of arms is at. I'm pretty sure that's Buckingham Palace. Cannabis, one of the greatest rappers of all time, had a song called Buckingham Palace. So make sure you listen to Buckingham Palace by Cannabis. That was a classic hip hop record. True lyricism. Wow, so I just finished watching the rest of the video. I don't really have too much to say about the rest of the video. I mean, Drake's verse comes on, and he's rapping in the club, doing his verse and everything. And he's right next to Nicki Minaj. And of course, Nicki's looking fine as hell throughout the video, which is great and everything. But, Drake is throwing up all these different hand symbols and stuff, just looking goofy. Drake has always been on some wannabe stuff. No offense to any Drake fans or anything, but Drake is just so the guy who's trying to fit in and tries too damn hard. So he just always looks really ridiculous. It's like he never found himself. It's like he doesn't know who he is. It's like his identity. It's like he's having an identity crisis that started when he was young. And it just will never stop. It's really great. The thing is, Lil Wayne's verse, they showed him in the scene where he's on the throne with Nicki, and let me see, he's pointing at this mirror, just standing there in front of this mirror, performing and stuff, and which there's not really much to it. For some reason, I was thinking, especially with the quality of the video, the way it looks and the fact that it's edited very well, I was like, man, we're going to see something interesting. But in all honesty, it's it's one of those things where if you like the song, you may like or love the video. But, for somebody like me who's basically neutral, I mean, Nicki has some bars. A lot of people leave that part out. They're like, oh, you know, Nicki's verse is whack and Remy's verse was just the best. Now, don't get me wrong. Remy may have had like the best diss record ever with Sheether. But Nicki Minaj is no damn slouch. She won the war for a reason. She's definitely prepared for combat. It's just that damn Sheether was just... That was the mother of all... No, that was the father of all bombs. Damn, Remy dropped that on Nicki. I mean, there was no coming back from that. It was that damn ether. Rather, that Sheether. The she-ether. It was just too damn powerful. But Nicki Minaj is still a legendary artist. And I don't think people really understand that with all of the things that Nicki Minaj has done in her career, if she retired today, okay, or she passed away or whatever, if something happened to Nicki Minaj, or if she quit rap, whatever, Nicki Minaj would go out as a legend. If she was blackballed from the industry, whatever. If Nicki lost her voice, Nicki would go out as the biggest female rapper ever, and all other females, including the ones who have been in the industry before, would have a whole lot of catching up to do. Whether you guys realize it or not, she is the biggest female rap artist on the planet in any era. No other female rapper, you know, can compare with Nicki Minaj career-wise. So I say kudos to her. But anyways, you know, I give the video a... I want to be fair here. I don't want to rate it too low out of spite. I don't want to rate it too high because I'm a Nicki fan. I wasn't really feeling the video. It was shot well. It was edited well. It was just kind of boring because there just was not much going on in it. I wanted to say I rated a 5 out of 10. But then again, I kind of want to say a 7 out of 10 because the one good thing about it is Nicki is so beautiful. She looked amazing in this video. Like, oh my God, she looked just incredible. But I'm going to have to be fair here and give it a 5 out of 10. You know, she has way better videos like Anaconda, for example. That was a much better video. She has better songs like Truffle Butter, for example. Much better song. And that song ironically had Drake and Lil Wayne on it. The Dream Team, the trio. But anyways, shout out to Nicki Minaj, man. That's my booski boo-wop. I love you, Nicki. You know, the song itself, No Frauds, I would say is a 6.5 out of 10. It's nowhere near Nicki Minaj's best work. I've heard her rap so much better. And in all honesty, the only reason why I won't rate it higher than that, I want to rate it a 7.5 out of 10. But Lil Wayne's verse was so annoying. The auto-tune and everything, especially towards maybe the second half or so of his verse. Like when it began, I had no problem with his verse, and then it just got way worse. And I was just like, oh my God, this is annoying. So Lil Wayne's verse helped to ruin the song. But yeah, man, I'm just gonna have to give the song a 6.5 out of 10. The video, I'm giving it a 5 out of 10. So overall, you put that together because of the song and the video, I'll say a 5.5 out of 10. Leaning more towards the 5 if I have to choose between the 5 and 6, because Lil Wayne was annoying. Drake is annoying, you know, in this song. Especially with that monotone voice. Like, come on now. It's hard to listen to Drake. Lil Wayne with the auto-tune. Nicki Minaj saved the day again. Her verse was dope. It wasn't on Sheether level. It wasn't on Sheether's level, but it was good. And she looked beautiful. So it's nice. She's nice to look at. She's nice to listen to. Nicki Minaj is a genius. But this video and the song could have been way better. This is all my opinion. You know, that's funny as hell. They put that dagger or sword in there with the Knights Templar stuff on it. That's really funny. It was Nicki Minaj and Eastern Star. Really? She's fatal. Fatal. But anyways, man, fairest among, what is that crap? Fairest among thousands. Fairest among 10,000 altogether lovely. Some stupid crap. Anyways, man, let me shut up. I'll go laugh off the microphone. Let me know what y'all think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels. Visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com for more. Follow me on Twitter at meatmagazine, meatmagazine7 on Google Plus, Meat Magazine blog on Instagram. Hit the notification button, which is next to the subscribe button, and that way you'll be notified when new videos get posted. Meat Magazine. There's some Easter Star listening to this right now. Like, you know what? F you, Meat Magazine.